Hey guys, so I just got back from seeing Dolly, which is a new Shudder film, and this is about um this woman that is kidnapped by this figure, I guess we'll call it, um that kidnaps her and brings her to this house and forces her to be her child. So this movie I didn't really know too much about, but went to it pretty optimistic, and overall I enjoyed the film. I think my positives with it is that Dolly I think is a pretty cool antagonist. She reminds me a little bit of um the Monster and Barbarian with like, breastfeeding, drinking out making people drink out of a bottle, that kind of stuff. Um I thought she was pretty creepy looking, and I mean, she's not as scary as the monster from Barbarian, definitely not. But for a antagonist, I thought she was pretty decent. Um, there was some pretty interesting stylistic choices. The movie is shot on 16 millimeters, so it looks very like 70s like. There's some cool stylistic choices here and there. It's not like the entire film is super stylized like a lot of the other movies that I, love. It's not like that. But there's some decent choices in here. There's also some good gore that is really nasty at times, and I was like, okay, that's pretty good. Um, and there's also some good tension. Like there's there is tension for a good amount of the movie where you're like, oh, is this girl gonna make it out, or is she gonna be stuck pretending to be this child? And I feel like they built that pretty well. Um, Now that being said, the tension that they do build well, I feel like they built well pretty decent. But I also feel like that near the end of the movie, all that tension kind of gets taken away, and it gets a little unfulfilling. And a reason for that is because, so I think everyone who knows me knows that I'm a lore fan. Like, I love lore in my horror movies, and especially really good lore. This movie doesn't really give you that much lore into it, so it leaves you a little uninterested by the end. And I mean, I'm someone who loves ambiguity in my movies. Like, all those movies that I mentioned that have infinite amounts of lore, they may have all that, but they also are pretty ambiguous with everything. And I'm all for that, but I feel like that this movie kind of just didn't give enough lore to be able to utilize ambiguity, if you know what I mean, pretty much. But overall, I do think it's a decent film. It's nothing groundbreaking, but I think that if what I said interests you, then it is worth checking out. So nothing wonderful, nothing that you're gonna like, be like, oh, you gotta go check this out. This is amazing, but it's decent. So I'm gonna give Dolly a 3.5 out of 5. So that is my review on Dolly. If you've seen it, let me know what you think about it in the comments. And as always, subscribe to me to see more horror and thriller reviews.